There's almost this mindset in women going around and in relationships in general where women know that if they lost their relationship for whatever reason,
Hmm.
they could get into another relationship.
Yes.
Whereas then I hear the opposite a lot of times from men. A lot of men will joke about it when
Uh-huh.
they're in a relationship and they'll say, "Oh my God, if I lost her, what would I do?
Yeah.
Like, I would play video games all night long."
Yes.
And like they just have no other options.
I think that is reality as far as it'd be much more difficult for them to obtain a relationship.
When it comes to relationships, women mean business, but in a different way. To them, every relationship is like a business assignment where they know when to get in and when to get out. When they're bored with the business and know they're not getting the perfect return on investment, they're going to make sure they find another business partner first, and then let go of the one they're currently doing business with. What's most remarkable about this to me, and seems to seldom get noticed, is that this is the only aspect of women's lives where they actually use logic and reason and plan ahead. Modern women love the idea of being romanced and pampered, and once they don't get it, they leave for greener pastures. The problem with that is they don't take into consideration their future. They are all for living in the moment and forget the clock is running. But why do women do this? Why do they monkey branch off to other men? Simple. It's all about convenience in nature. Convenience because they need a place to dump emotional baggage, indulgence in the feelings of revenge if applicable, and most likely are applicable if they felt the need to leave. If they were leaving because the grass was greener, they feel more desirable if they are with someone, as opposed to lonely, sad, depressed, and with little sense of direction. Also, not to be understated, the thrill of lustful conquest is a driving force until they decide to love someone. Many will argue this last point, but love is something you do, more so than something you feel. We often don't feel like doing what loving someone would require us to do, but that is how we know we truly love someone and why we do it. It's also about hypergamy because that's the raw female condition. Women tend to date up in the market and not down. They look for a man with a higher social status than the one they were with before. They look for prestige, social value, influence, power, wealth, and better-looking men who can be better providers and be the source of better-looking and healthier offspring. For those of you who don't know, monkey branching is basically when a monkey swings from one branch and holds onto that branch till it reaches the next branch. In other words, if you're seeing a woman, it probably indicates that she's preparing to replace you. I'm going to go into great detail on why women look for replacements and how to spot and identify whether your woman might be doing this. When women find a compatible partner, some of them still wait to see if they can get an improvement or find a man with higher worth, money, or social value. They tend to keep looking around for something better or someone better to level up with. This is known as hypergamy. Or, if she discovered a suitable match, she might monkey branch while she's with you to a potential higher value male. She will constantly be on the lookout for a better guy while she is with you since her inner self is constantly telling her she can do better than this. That shouldn't surprise you because it's part of her biology. But does she always search for a better man than you? Not really. She will stick around as long as you have a plan. She will respect you if you have alternative options and are focused on your goals. However, if you start to lose motivation over time and put her ahead of your goals, don't be shocked if she betrays you or dumps you. She only stays with you if she finds you appealing and desires a place in your life. She does not, however, want to be the center of your existence. The common mistake made by most men, which I also had to learn the hard way, is that as you grow closer to her and spend more time with her, you gradually start to lose your frame and become more vulnerable. To open up to women is the worst thing a man can ever do. The finest advice I received came from an older guy, a real G, who said that women have the misconception that men are powerful, stoic individuals. Women perceive males exactly the same way whenever they reveal any weakness or open up, showing their vulnerabilities. Therefore, it is imperative to maintain emotional stoicism and strength while being emotionless in front of women. Please note that this knowledge will last and benefit you for a lifetime. It's very important for you to learn this in order to avoid being burned, heartbroken, cheated on, and dumped. The truth is that once you learn about and accept female nature for what it is, there's no more disappointment or heartbreak with their behavior. Just don't allow yourself the emotional investment in them. Stay distant and aloof. Enjoy the ride, but know that every extended interaction or relationship with a woman has a built-in expiration date. It is just your turn, as she is always looking for a better deal and never fully invested in you. Men and women have diverse perspectives on desertion and abandonment, and these perspectives are distinct from one another. So let me offer you an extremely thoughtful example. You may have been dating for a time, perhaps for a few years, and you may have stopped seeing other women and men, deleted your dating apps, and done other things of that nature to indicate that you are in an exclusive monogamous relationship. You have thus surrendered to your intimacy strategy. You have left the football pitch. Right now, you're not attempting to score any goals. But here's the deal. The way hypergamy operates is that it is incredibly difficult for women to resist since it is deeply ingrained in the culture. She may, for instance, announce or be in a monogamous relationship with you. Researchers have claimed that secret infidelity rather than monogamy is the worldwide standard. In essence, it is how much of the West operates. But let's put that aside for the time being. Using social media to advertise a business, for example, is not what she is doing if she is on social media and publishes often and consistently. So, she is marketing herself as the business, or, to be more precise, as the product. Therefore, it's a hazardous warning if you notice her posting frequently, especially if they are attractive selfies or begging for the attention of others on a regular basis. But even if it weren't, if there were regularly scheduled articles begging for interaction, how would you feel about this? Your thoughts on this, please. Here is a poll. Click here to reply. Send me your comments. In a sense, her phone is attracting other men's attention. She's doing everything she can to put herself out there and interact with other men. And we know this because she isn't interacting with the women. Women aren't trying to get in her DMs on Instagram. It's the men. Many people have the false impression that when women get married, they will be good and submit to their husbands till the day they pass away. But after having their fair share of fun in college, girls are some of the best gamers out there, preying on the beta males. A good wife is only suitable for her after she has had her fair share of fun, and she wants him for his lifelong comfortable income and as husband material. Betas who put their heads down and studied for 12 long, hard years for a good salary and think that will make women attracted to them, and to find a good wife is only suitable for the typical attractive women after they've had their share of fun and been around the block chasing highs with the bad boys throughout their 20s. But a woman always secretly yearns for all of it and wishes her partners were as erratic as her ex-partners. For one reason or the other, the bad guys didn't stick around. And they wouldn't be bad guys if they did stick around, would they? So the woman settles for the boring, safe guy who will cover all of her expenses, but with whom she will never be madly in love. Many women today believe that because of their beauty, they are entitled to the top 1% of males. Because of social media affirmation and other factors, many women believe that they are deserving of a high-value male simply because they are beautiful. And because of the unbelievable attention they get on social media sites and apps such as Tinder, where thirsty guys leave no stone unturned to make these women feel as if they've accomplished everything in life and are every man's dream. The issue, in my estimation, is that in the space of about 4 generations, Western women are monkey branching at exponentially higher rates than the previous generation. This phenomenon has become almost expected. So it begs the question, simply stating this is in their nature, does that then excuse them from making the choice to act on their natural desires without restraint? Thanks for watching Man Reacts. Show us your love and support by liking this video, sharing it with your friends, and subscribing to the channel. And let us know your thoughts on this in the comments. We're always up for a healthy debate and discussion.